Alright guys, check it out. Before I get into this video, Olight is doing a flash sale. A ton of discounts for the Warrior X flashlight. I'm going to link down below the video that I posted this morning, as well as the link if you want to buy the flashlight. Obviously, if you use that link, we get a little kickback and it supports this channel that kind of way. We definitely appreciate that. But check it out. I wanted to talk about this because I've been talking about this for years, and I've been saying how people cannot make decisions in an emotional moment. You know, it's the wrong turn to make a decision. I remember when I picked up Staff Sergeant in the Marine Corps, Gunny Sherman told me, don't ever answer an email when you are upset. Take a minute and then deal with that situation, because when you are in that state of mind, you tend to make the wrong decisions. And obviously, you guys know that every time we have some type of active shooter situation or something like that, the Democrats call upon gun control right away. I mean, they don't even waste a second, right? The moment that it happened, boom, they're calling that stuff up. And we all know that, you know, gun control is really not the answer, in my opinion, to stop killing mass people. You know, things like this are attacks. I mean, it takes a little bit more than just screaming gun control to be able to mitigate or stop this kind of issues, or find a way to make sure that this doesn't happen. Now, if you're not aware, New Zealand just had an attack, and it was a really bad one. And it was at a church, a Muslim church. A guy came in with a gun and killed many people. I believe it was a total of 50 or something like that. I mean, horrific, the work of the devil, something that no one wants. You know, a lot of times these people want to make us feel like we want this. Gun people, you know, it's your fault. No one wants this to happen. But it happens because, you know, the work of the devil, like I continue to say. But I want you to listen to this.
Today I'm announcing that New Zealand will ban all military-style semi-automatic weapons. We will also ban all assault rifles. We will ban all high-capacity magazines. We will ban all parts with the ability to convert semi-automatic or any other type of firearm into a military-style semi-automatic weapon. We will ban parts that cause a firearm to generate semi-automatic, automatic, or close to automatic gunfire. In short, every semi-automatic weapon used in the terrorist attack on Friday will be banned in this country. Details of the weapons handed back by owners that are covered by the ban will also be taken to ensure that fair and reasonable compensation is paid once the buyback is in place.
So what do you think about that? I want you to share your comments in the comment section below, because that is exactly what Democrats have been calling here in the United States: gun confiscation, or gun back, or gun buy programs, which is gun confiscation. So here's what they're proposing. We're going to buy your gun back, and you better sell it back at the price, probably the price that I decide, meaning the government, decide that I'm going to pay you for your gun. Doesn't matter where you got the gun, how much a gun values, what kind of, you know, you may have emotional belief. I mean, we don't care. They saying that you are not allowed to have that gun, and you will have to sell the gun back to the government. I mean, totally something that is just not right at all, right? And not only that, if you don't comply, they will be putting fine as well as putting you in jail. And keep in mind, guys, as the recording of this video that I'm doing right here, there's still a lot going on. The story is going into the process. I mean, it's supposed to happen in the next 30 days. So I'm sure that I will be doing more videos. So again, you know, very, very similar to something that has been called upon many Democrats to do to our Second Amendment rights. So all it took was an active shooter situation. All it took was an active shooter situation for the people of New Zealand to lose the gun rights. That's it. I mean, I don't know how many people live in that country. Really don't. But many, I mean, none of those gun owners in that country committed that crime. It's not their fault. So now they won't have the ability to have firearms that could help them defend the family, could have helped them defend their country, could have helped them go hunting, could have helped them protect their more valuable possessions, house, family, people, things like that. Now they're losing the rights because one crazy guy decided to commit an attack. I mean, how fair is that? So again, I want you to see this because this is an example of something that could happen in the United States. This is an example of something that could happen right now. Something bad happened. The Democrats on the House, they could introduce gun confiscation bills right away. They're doing it right now as we speak. Every single week, we see something being introduced by then, right? And based on the emotional belief, the emotional state of mind of many Americans, many could go from then, and we could lose our Second Amendment right from one day to the other one that quick. Really, that quick. I mean, it's just a crazy thing to think about it. You have to be informed. You have to be part of the political system. You have to be able to make your vote count. And some people say, well, we have a constitutional rights. They don't care. They will try to change that very, very quickly. That's not going to stop them from doing. I want you to see what Bernie Sanders stated on Twitter. He says, this is what real action to stop gun violence look like. He says, this is what real action to stop gun violence look like. We must follow New Zealand's lead. So he's calling upon us here in the United States to do the same thing. He's calling upon us here in the United States, the government, to do a confiscation, to do a gun ban, right? To, buy back our guns, right? It's calling upon that. And we must follow New Zealand's lead to take on the NRA and ban the sales and distribution of assault weapons in the United States. That's what they're calling to do. That's what they want to do. I mean, it's plain clear, gents, ladies and gentlemen, plain clear. The Democrats are calling for gun confiscation, gun ban. I don't know what else they have to do. Do they have to spell it out for you guys? Do they have to write you a letter and send it to you? Sometimes some of you guys think that we are crazy or we are too much or we're doing this, but they are plain clearly telling us what they're going to do and what they want to do. You got to be involved. Let me know what you think. Obviously, this is a horrible situation because hopefully I'm not clipping that bad. No one wants to see families and people suffering because of this. I mean, it's just sad. No one wants to see that. We got to pray for those people. They are truly in pain. But the crazy thing about this is how families are suffering. People are having issues. I mean, the whole process going into the system or is going through, and political parties are taking this to pass their agenda. You see New Zealand making a decision to ban all semi-automatic weapon, and you see people in the United States utilizing that pain to call upon legislation in our country. Let me know what you think. Put comments down below, and as always, God is in control.